Hello, you can use this video today to help you with one-step solving with fractions and addition. So first let's recall how to enter a fraction in a calculator. So we're going to use the example of -3/5. So when we have our TI calculator, we need to locate the ABC button. We first start with the negative key, which is down at the bottom. It's a white key. Then we put the numerator, the top number. The ABC key is what enters the fraction. It's going to look like a little backward L on the face of your calculator and the screen. Then you're going to enter 5. If you press equals, it's going to look like a fraction in the lower right-hand corner. If we wanted to enter a mixed number, we would start with the whole number of the mixed number. And in order to separate this 5 and 1, we have to use the ABC key again. So this is what's going to show up on your screen. And then we enter the numerator. We have to enter ABC again, followed by the denominator. And when you enter equals in the corner, this is what it's going to look like at the top of your screen right now. The lower right-hand corner will say 5, and then a U, and then 1/6. This U stands for whole units. So we don't write it that way at the end. We write it as 5 and 1/6. So please turn to the back of this paper, and let's solve a few of the questions together. Okay, on the back side of the paper, it should read one-step equations, addition, and subtraction, and the top right-hand corner should say fractions. This is problem number 1, and we're going to start by building our wall. We're going to look on the side of the equation that has the variable. So here's the variable. That is the side that tells us what solving step we're going to take. We are going to undo plus 1/4 by taking away 1/4. And we have to do this on both sides of the equation. Now, use your calculator. This eliminates, it basically zeroes out, leaving our D. And in the calculator, you're going to put 4 minus, here's where the fraction comes in, 1 ABC 4. And then when you press enter, your calculator should read 3U and then 3/4. So again, we don't show this U. This means this is the whole number, 3, and then 3/4. So this is our answer. Problem number 2 is written in an uncomfortable way, perhaps, for some students. It's written backward. We're going to go ahead and solve it as is, and then I'm going to show you another way, if you prefer, how to solve it by moving things around. So I'm going to start by building the wall. Again, you can use a dotted wall, you can use a solid wall. We always start on the side that has the variable. So we have W. And you're going to notice we're used to sometimes seeing the variable here and the constant here, but it's okay. As long as we have a plus positive variable, this is just going to be one step for us to solve this. So we're going to start by looking at the number that's with the variable, and it's a -1/5. So we want that to zero out. We're trying to get that to go away. So we're going to do the opposite of -1/5. We're going to add +1/5. And we have to do that on both sides of the equation. So our goal here is to zero this out or make it go away. And again, as long as we have a positive or a plus W, we can just drop down our variable. Now in your calculator, you're going to enter on the other side of the equation, you're going to enter 7, ABC 2, then we're adding 1/5, so 1 ABC 5. Let's get rid of that. And what your calculator will say is 3 and 7/10. Actually, it will look like this in the calculator, 3u 7/10. So again, this u is referring to whole units. Now, I mentioned at the beginning that if you're uncomfortable with how this is written, if you look at it as it's backwards, would you please just go ahead and switch this, move this whole side as is first on the left side, and then move the answer on the other side. That's one way to do it. Now, if you're uncomfortable also seeing this, being very careful to take the signs with it. If you'd like to, you can now move this and make it positive W. We don't need the positive sign. And if we move this behind it, it would move and make a minus 1/5. So you could switch this around. I'd rather you learn how to solve things when they're written as they're backwards. So would you now complete the rest of the sheet on your own and then hand it in? Thank you.